Hi everyone. A very good evening to all of you. We are so happy to have you here in today's session. While we wait for another minute until everyone else joins in, the ones who have already joined in, request you all to settle down, make yourself comfortable, find a quiet place, get some water if needed, and just take a breath before we begin. Also, how's everyone feeling today? Let's just take a moment to just see how we are feeling. If you had to type in just one word, how you're feeling today, it can be tired, grateful, excited, open, curious, anything. Let's try to listen to our body and put in your answers. Shalini is feeling great, lovely. Dwani is feeling exhausted. I can understand after a long day ahead. I hope this is the session that you really need right now. Grateful, that is so thoughtful. Happy, good, exhausted. Keep the answers coming in. Great. I'm already loving the energy of this session. Thank you for sharing. Let's carry that energy into the practice as well. So let's begin. Welcome everyone to today's session. My name is Priyal Shah from Team Soul Sensei, and I'll be here with you throughout the session for anything you may need. For people who are new to Soul Sensei, our goal at Soul Sensei is to make every session a safe and a supportive space so you can ask freely, share abundantly, and receive abundantly, and leave feeling lighter and calmer and happier. We have a variety of sessions designed for you. So please check out our app and on our website, that is Soul Sensei. And also you can check out our Instagram page to know more about our sessions at the rate Your Soul Sensei. If it is possible for you, I would really like to see you all in today's session. I can already see some of the lovely faces here. I would love to see more people in this session. So if you can turn on your camera, it will be great. We'll try to make this session as interactive as possible. I can already see so many of y'all. Thank you for turning on your camera. Thank you guys. Okay, so today's session is about relaxing with vocal yoga. And it is led by amazing soul sensei, Ludmi. Ludmi is an NYU trained vocalologist, vocal yoga teacher, and sound therapist who blends voice, yoga, and sound healing to help people unlock their authentic expression and inner transformation. With over 7 years of global experience, she bridges performing and healing arts to guide others in connecting and their unique sound. So I now hand it over to you, Ludmi. We hope you enjoy today's session.
Thank you very much, Priya. Thank you for such a warm introduction and welcome everybody. I actually wanted to check with you, Priya, is there is a way for me to see more people because now I see you on a big screen and only 6 people at a time. If there is,
If
just
you
in
can
case.
just click on the right corner, there is a
Uh-huh.
view.
View, I already set it as gallery, but for some reason I only see 6 people at a time. Aha, okay, got it. Thank you so much. Okay, because I want to see more faces, especially those people who actually switched on their cameras. And more people are doing that. Lovely. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priya, once again for the introduction. And good evening, everyone. Wow, so many faces. Lovely. So, indeed, we are here today for a quick relaxation with vocal yoga. And probably many of you are wondering what is vocal yoga and what we are going to be doing today. So, vocal yoga is a mix of body work, yoga included, and voice work together. So we'll be moving and doing sounds at the same time, aimed primarily at opening up the voice and its capabilities, but also at attaining relaxation, sense of liberation, confidence, and many more things. However, in today's session, we'll be focusing on how we can use our voice also in a holistic way, using our body to relax ourselves and even calm our nervous systems, calm ourselves down, which I think is very important in today's world. Speaking of the voice, it's such a unique instrument that connects us on so many levels: body, spirit, our emotions, our psychological health, even our energetical being. A voice blends it all, connects it all. And usually when we think about voice, we think about expression, communication, but we should never disregard how voice can help us tune in with ourselves and connect with ourselves. And in today's session, I hope that's what we're going to touch upon. So let me start with a little bit of discussion, and we are going to try and do as much practice as possible. So let me just explain how voice connects to our emotions and how voice can be used to calm ourselves down, relax ourselves, and even reset the nervous system. So, when we were children, we used to be extremely expressive, uninhibited with that expression. When you think of even babies, they're extremely loud. Toddlers are also loud, and we start using our voice in different ways even before we learn any language. When we come into this world, we're very loud, we're very vocal. Everything we do is accompanied by sounds. Yet as we grow up, as we mature, we lose this connection with our voices. And when we reach the state of adulthood, very often it's extremely difficult for us to make any sounds in front of other people, especially. We lose that connection to the voice. And I always say, as adults, we know how to suppress the best. Suppression is so easy, while we are children, expression comes so naturally. So one of the things that is very helpful and healing for us is just to allow ourselves to express more through our voice. And today we are going to create a very safe space where all the voices are welcome, and it's welcome in any form, in any shape, in any way, from a sound of exhalation and yawning to any other sounds you might feel invited to do, or any sounds that help naturally. Because as I said, as adults, we know how to suppress the best. And I think to SoulSensei audience is not new that suppression can lead to a lot of disease and disease actually too. So when we combine movement and sound, movement helps us to bring our attention from the head. We're overanalyzing everything, overthinking, stressing out. It's all happening in our head primarily. We are bringing our attention from the head to the body. Also, movement itself helps us deepen the breath. And the sound also brings awareness to different parts of the body, the vibration of the sound, right? It also helps release whatever has been stuck, whatever has been suppressed, right? Because when we express whatever we want to share, whatever we want to say, leaves the body. It's the movement outwards. Yet if we suppress and start keeping all of this in, it piles up, sometimes in a form of blocks, tension, discomfort. And people often speak of voice blockages and often point directly at this place, the front of the neck, the area which is responsible for sound production. And one of the reasons I'll mention today regarding how our voice helps us to regulate nervous system and calm down is actually related to the exhalation. When we make sounds on the exhalation, we prolongate that exhalation, because to make sound, our vocal folds connect. And that creates that restriction for the airflow to leave the body as quickly, as easily as it would when we just do the silent exhalation. Therefore, any voice work is actually breath work. So when we are adding sound to our exhalation, we are prolongating that exhalation, and that itself helps us relax, because exhalation, prolongated exhalation, helps us activate parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for resting state, digesting state, our state where we can actually relax and be, the body can regenerate, we can recover all the stress we've been going through, and rest, restore. Yes, I think we can just focus on that information today. That would be enough for us to understand the logic behind what we are about to do. So now perhaps we can move into the practical part. And for that, I would ask all of you to find a comfortable seated position, whether it is on a chair, on the floor, like myself, anything that feels comfortable. And also, once you're in that position, I would ask you to make sure that your spine is straight. Yeah, so if you're sitting on a chair, perhaps you might want to move a little bit further so that you feel your sitting bones, your spine is straight, your chest is open. If you are on the floor, likewise, you could put some cushions, pillows under your sitting bones to make sure you're in a comfortable seated position with your spine straight. Lovely. So now perhaps we can just close down our eyes for a few moments just to connect with our bodies a little bit better. You might have had a long day. You might have had a very relaxing day. Whatever it is, let us just tune into our bodies right now, bring in all our attention inwards, and start noticing how the body is feeling at this moment. Whatever physical sensations are coming up to the surface here, whatever emotions, thoughts, and we are just going to witness everything that's happening, try not to analyze it, and to help ourselves with this, we'll start exhaling with a gentle sigh. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth as gently as possible. Gradually adding the sound of the exhalation. We're going to take a few breaths like that. And gradually your jaw will start relaxing. Imagine that your lower jaw is melting down to the ground as you exhale with a gentle sigh out on the exhalation. Let's do it one last time all together. And from here, we can stretch our arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, push the palms to the ceiling, stretch in any way that feels necessary, that feels comfortable right now. Inhaling here. And as we exhale, we're going to shake everything down from our arms and from our shoulders. We're going to repeat that one more time. Inhaling, lifting the arms up, interlacing the fingers, pushing the palms up to the sky, stretching in any ways that feels comfortable and necessary right now, and shaking it all out from our arms and shoulders on the exhalation. Lovely. So let's do the first movement one more time. Interlacing fingers, palms up to the sky. Inhale. As we exhale now, we're going to bring the palms to the back of the head. Next inhalation, elbows to the sides, looking up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring chin to chest. We're going to do just a gentle spine stretch. Now we're going to relax the arms on the head, and the head is going to start melting down to the ground very slowly. The spine starts rounding here, vertebra by vertebra, and we're going to go as deep as it's comfortable. Ideally, we want to feel the warmth
from the back of the neck all the way to the lower back. Once you feel it, you can take a deep inhale, exhale through the mouth, and start unrolling, going up slowly, making sure your head and neck come back up last. And if you're already in the vertical position, for one last time, you're going to push the palms out to the sky, stretching any way that feels comfortable here. Inhale, and as we exhale, shake it all out from the arms, from your shoulders. Lovely. Now we're going to make some shoulder circles forward, and we're already going to connect this movement to the breath. So as we inhale, shoulder blades connect in the back, shoulders go up, and as we exhale, shoulders go forward and down. I already mentioned that today we have a very safe space here, and all the sounds are welcome at any time. I encourage you to perhaps even use it as an experiment to allow yourself to release any sounds on the exhalation. Now we're going to change direction. As we inhale, shoulders go forward and up. As we exhale, shoulders go back and down. Just a few more times. Relaxing the area of the shoulders. Opening up the chest. Okay, lovely. We can stop here with the chest open. And now you can watch me for a second. What we're going to do is that we're going to bring up our shoulders to the ears. Pull our shoulders up to the ears as we inhale. And as we exhale, we'll allow for the shoulders to just drop down. Just drop down. I'll show you there is a difference between bringing the shoulders down and allowing for the shoulders to drop down. And naturally, if you don't suppress anything here, you would probably make a sound, some sound of relief, because it takes some energy to keep your shoulders pulled up to your ears. And when you relax, there's going to be an exhalation with a sound of relief. We can do it a few times. And as you do it, imagine that all the responsibilities, everything that you carry on your shoulders is being let go of right now. It's being released. It's dropping down. Just a few more times together. And important that the head stays still. Only the shoulders go up. Only the shoulders move up. One last time all together. You want to drop everything that doesn't support you anymore. All right. And from here now, we're going to drop our heads forward, making sure that the neck muscles are no longer engaged in holding the head up. And in this position, we're going to massage the back of the neck, trapezius muscles, basically all the area from where your hair starts growing to your shoulders. Massaging it with gentle movements at your preferred intensity, relaxing this area, warming it up. And already now we can shake everything out from our palms, from our arms. Still here, make sure that your neck is relaxed. Notice how heavy your head is. And from here, as we inhale, the head will start rolling to the right and back. And as we exhale to the left and forward, trying to slow down with every movement, with every circle. And if it feels comfortable, you can add a gentle humming sound to this movement. Humming to the tip of your nose. One more time in this direction. And now when the head drops to the center, for one breath, you can just relax. Make sure that your neck muscles are relaxed. Your head is simply hanging. And from here, next inhale, the head is rolling to the left and back. And as we exhale, to the right and forward. Again, slowing down this with every circle. And if it feels comfortable, you can add a gentle humming sound as you exhale. Just twice more. Last circle, make sure it's the slowest one yet today. And now we're going to pause for a second in this position. The head is hanging, neck is relaxed, and we are going to bring our palms to the face, our hands to the face, and we're going to bring the head back up with the help of our hands, not using our neck muscles for as long as possible, not engaging them. Yes, bringing the head back up with the help of our hands. Lovely. Here we can rub our palms together, feeling the warmth between our palms. And now we're going to bring the palms to our cheeks. So this soft area on our cheekbones, not higher. And from here with gentle push, with gentle pressure, we're going to slide our palms on our cheeks down so that our jaw drops down gradually like this. Yeah, the palms are gently melting down to the ground. And again, if it feels comfortable, I strongly encourage you to allow yourself to release sound on the exhalation here. Just a few more times, and also try to keep your mouth open between each time. We do hold a lot of tension in this area, so now we are trying to relax it with this gentle movement, almost massaging movement, and with the vibration of our voices. All right. And from here now, we can start making chewing movement. Our lips closed, our mouths closed. Chewing movement as if you're chewing something hard. And as you do it, make sure that your neck is relaxed. To help with that, we can find our muscles right here, sternocleidomastoid muscles that start behind your ear and go all the way down to your clavicle bone. You can easily grab them, find them on one side. If you turn your head to the left, you'll find it on the right side. And if you turn your head to the right, you'll find it on your left side. So now we're going to start chewing and massaging this area. And also we're going to add the humming sound again, humming to the tip of the nose. And from here, we're going to bring our hands, place them on the crown of the head, and we're going to start massaging the head from all the sides, activating circulation. And as we do it, we're going to continue chewing and humming to the tip of the nose, to the tips of the lips. You can close down your eyes to feel the vibrations under your fingers even better. All right, lovely. And now we're going to shake everything out, shake everything we've collected out again from our arms, from our shoulders, with any sounds. Just let go of everything you might have collected there. Let's take a sip of water. It's very important to stay hydrated, especially when we move and especially when we start using our voices a little bit more actively to avoid dryness. Now we're going to do a few more active exercises, and for them I would ask you to go on all fours on the yoga mat or just on the floor. Anything will do. Just we're going to go to the tabletop position. Follow me. Placing your knees under your hips and your palms under your shoulders, your spine in neutral position. And from here, we're going to start making the usual cats and cows variation. So as we inhale, we're going to start opening up the chest,
looking up. As we exhale, rounding down our spines, starting from the hips. Neck is getting relaxed in the end of the movement again. As we inhale, arching the spine, opening up the chest, looking up. As we exhale, arching the spine, relaxing, rounding the spine, relaxing the neck. Now we're going to add some sounds to these movements. And as we inhale, the movement remains the same. And as we exhale, we're going to add the sound sh throughout the exhalation. So it's going to look and sound like this. It's very important that our movement and exhalation with sound start and end exactly at the same time. There is no movement without sound, and there is no sound without movement. We are trying to coordinate the two and generally slow down the movement as well as the exhalation. All right, now that I think we've got the movement right, we're going to change the sound to a more powerful and more resonant sound, zh, zh. So it's going to look and sound like this. You can do it a few more times. Sound zh as you exhale, going down to the cat pose. And let's do it last time all together. And from here, with the next inhale, going back to the tabletop position. Exhale, bringing your hips down on your feet. And we're going to stretch our arms up to the front. Take a few deep breaths here. We're going to add something else here. Now, from this position, we're going to lift our torso up slowly as we inhale, opening up the chest, rolling the shoulders backwards. And as we exhale, we're going to allow for the body to melt down back to the child's pose. So again, inhale, coming up, bringing the torso up, opening up the chest, looking up. And as we exhale, slowly melting down. And from the next time, we're going to add the sound here. It's going to be the sound, whoo. So inhaling when I go up, and exhaling with the sound, whoo. So inhaling, going up, and as we exhale, release and let it go of all the worries with the sound and exhalation. One last time, doing it all together. Inhaling, opening up the chest, exhaling, melting down with the sound. And we're going to find ourselves here in the child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths here. And now in this position, in this comfortable position, make sure that this position is comfortable. You might want to change it, bring your arms by your sides, or maybe put your right palm on top of your left palm, anything that feels comfortable. And in this position, we are just going to chew and hum, making this chewing movement that we've done already with the humming sound. Now imagining that the sound of your voice is melting down to the ground through the face, through your face. I'm gonna stay here for a few more moments. Chewing movement with our jaws and humming sound. Relaxing to the sound of your voice, feeling vibrations of your voice in the body. All right, and slowly finding the end to the sound. With a nice stretch, slowly, no rush, you can find your way back up to a seated position, to any comfortable seated position. And once you're there, just to end this quick practice, quick session that we were doing, I would invite you to place your palms on your shoulders, sort of give yourself a nice hug here, which also helps us to make sure we breathe deeply. You know, some of us have a tendency, actually all of us have a tendency, sometimes breathe in a shallow way, bringing the shoulders up. But now we're going to bring the weight of our arms all up on our shoulders, hug ourselves here. Thank ourselves for spending this time, this 30 minutes, but still time for ourselves, for our health, for our mental well-being. And now we're just going to take a few deep breaths. And as we exhale, we're going to make the sound S 3 times. So inhale and exhaling with the sound, slowly shrinking like a balloon 3 times all together, keeping your palms on your shoulders. And last time. If your eyes were closed, you can bring your palms to your head, to your face, and open your eyes up here. Maybe one more time, bringing the arms up to the sky, stretching to wake ourselves up a little bit, and shaking it all out, shaking it all out from our arms, from our shoulders. And of course, let's drink again. Thank you all very much for joining this quick practice at SoulSensei. And if you have any questions, any feedback, any questions, any remarks, please feel free to share. Would love